Hello and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. And today we're going to get to know these scientists a little more. We're going to have a chat with them. I fixed my issue with the game speed being too high. I feel like I'm walking in slow motion now. Hey, who are you, Dr. Borous?
For hello? Oh, I'll give you a hello. A hello unsurpassed in all creation.
Lay it on me.
The lobotomite returns. What insidious...
Whoops, I skipped this dialogue. Does this dog bowl look familiar? Yeah, I got a dog bowl from the little town.
What? Oh, something familiar about it, yes. Is it a Cazador skull? Always were bowl-shaped. Or were those the Bolians we made? I confess, I am stumped. If you were to draw some other connection between that bowl and a research facility in Big Mountain, I may be of more help.
Okay. Who are you, and what do you do here?
Before you is the brain of Dr. Borous, head of animology, beastology, and DNA scrambling technology here at Big Mountain.
Better not scramble my DNA.
Bones and hearts of animals bare beneath my searing gaze, especially the dogs. I did so love dogs once. Especially Gabe, that rascal.
Hey, I think I found your dog.
Industrious Cazadors, the happy-go-lucky night stalkers. They are my living, breathing DNA test tubes.
You made the Cazadors and Night Stalkers? Those poisonous things? I hate you.
Indeed. Docile, curious, safe, sterile. They are contained here at Big Mountain to preserve DNA and for observation.
You've caused me so much pain. What makes you think they haven't escaped?
Because Big Mountain safety measures are far more sophisticated than their primitive animal instincts. We are their lords and masters.
I hate to break it to you, but they're all over the place. Contained at Big Mountain? Those things are all over the Mojave.
No, such creatures are found only here, for research purposes. They would no more be capable of escape than breeding.
I don't think they're sterile. They breed all right.
I cannot expect a lobotomite to understand the careful surgical castrating procedures used in their creation. Perhaps a demonstration of my castrating power would settle your doubts.
Go ahead. You might make me more fertile or impregnate me.
Impregnate you? What? Do you want to make me vomit inside my tank?
Go ahead. Give it a try.
Your notion makes the edges of my biomed gel crystallize into asymmetrical patterns.
You don't seem to have a grasp on your own research.
Nonsense! That is what you speak. Nonsense from beyond. I was at the top of my high school class in American high school. I knew facts. I knew figures. I knew data. We would know if our research was flawed. It is not. We never contradict ourselves, so do not even try.
Alright, when did you create Cazadors?
In 2000, let's see, carry the 3, then count backwards with the Great Static, or beyond. There were the tarantula debates, and something about hawks, which made it around 2003, May, Tuesday. It was definitely Tuesday. Why are we even debating this?
2003.
What you ask is of no importance. Mobius besieges us. There are more important things to worry about than data and facts.
I want to know more about Mobius and the Forbidden Zone.
The malignant tumor that is Mobius plagues us all. His hunger for power, insatiable. From his lair in the Forbidden Zone, his terrifying robo-scorpion army clicks and whirs across the crater of Big Mountain, ever seeking, ever stinging. He must be stopped, or all of Big Mountain shall be destroyed.
How come they haven't gotten in here yet? This place isn't very secure. We can just open the door. Tell me about this radar fence around the crater.
The radar fence protects us all. If evidence is correct, the one who built it is me. It keeps anything with a disembodied brain inside, like us, and anything without a brain also inside. It is the ultimate defense against communist aggression. There'll be no infectious ideas on my watch.
Wait a minute, that means you're trapped here?
Trapped? Nonsense! We are secure here from evil philosophies. Ever since my anxiety-filled days of powerlessness and being bullied in American high school, I have dreamed of such security as the fence. That and giant cybernetic dogs that would ruthlessly patrol and kill anyone who wasn't my friend, like Richie Marcus and Betsy Bright. Who's laughing now, Betsy? I hope you and Richie are happy smoking in your radioactive coffins. I'm glad you never came to my birthday party.
Wow, this guy holds a grudge. He would have made a great police officer. Don't you want me to leave here?
No! Beyond is death, despite mounting evidence to the contrary. No matter where these strange humans wander in from with their ideas and new brains, there is nothing beyond Big Mountain.
Doesn't that prove you wrong?
Enough! Stop filling my precious brain cell units with irrelevant data. You sound like the other visitors, making wild claims of a world beyond, where there is a war beyond war. It is unproven and unthinkable. Bother the other doctors with your crackpot theories. I have no time. None of us do.
Seems like all you have is time. There's not much going on here. What does Klein want these... why does Klein want these particular technologies?
There is logic and purpose in it. If these technologies are needed to pierce the Forbidden Zone, so be it. Science is powerful, and in the right hands, our hands, if we had hands, we would be nigh unstoppable.
Can you tell me about the Big Empty?
That castrated nickname of our facility is not its true name. The true name is Big Mountain. Where are your manners?
Big MT. That's what I said.
By the horrors of Mobius. All we wish to do is continue our research, layer upon layer, above and beneath the floor of the crater, until we have our answers. But no, Mobius will not let us rest, scaring us with his scary robots with their laser tails and blowing up all the time.
Why have you leveled this place?
It was not our first choice of testing grounds, but we no longer have the luxuries of our test cities. Then we lost the mountain. After the explosion, we couldn't find it anymore, so the crater became our testing grounds for science.
Test cities?
Yes. In the past, individuals would come to us, pay for technology, and if their town, community, or city was just right, we could use that city as a controlled experiment. Vault Tech was much better at it, of course. We had to make do. get permission. Sometimes. If only we could have used commie cities. But capturing whole cities was hard, so we captured enough commies to make cities of our own. So we had a group of Chinese prisoners to experiment on. Those were the days. But the true test was science on unsuspecting Americans. Whether it was holograms, new autodocs, toxins, vending machines, we wound them up, let them go into tiny, isolated towns. Then we observed.
Okay, so that town I found, that wasn't one of the experiments, was it? That's where these scientists lived. So they did experiments on entire cities. Sort of like what Vault Tech does with vaults. What was this explosion?
Boom! Yes, quite unexpected and embarrassing. All better now after the landscaping, though. Much more pleasing to our monitors. And the crater helps keep everything inside, because it is bowl-shaped.
I had other questions.
Submit your questions. I shall respond with deadly answers.
I think that's it.
Until next time, then. Provided there is a next time. For any of us.
Well, he mentioned his dog. Gabe in X-8. X-8 Research Center. Let's go out and see if we can find more info on X-8. Then we'll have a chat with another robot. There's quite a few of them, so I don't know if we'll get to all of them today. So they captured Chinese. And performed experiments on them? Okay, here we are at X8. We got a green glow. I don't think I've been in here yet. No, I haven't. So we got 2 quests here. A high school horror. Initiate the institutional data retrieval test at the X8 test terminal. Excuse me. And we gotta find more about this dog. We got some brains in vats. And an autodoc system. Been working overtime on that corpse. Looks like. They can't save him. He's too far gone. What is in here? An organ. Can't see what it is. A tiny brain? Might be a tiny brain. X8 main terminal. Test subject information. In this test, you will take on the role of one of those evil commies infiltrating an institution of honest American learning. Don't worry, citizen. It's just for pretend. Your objective is to steal documents that a real dirty commie trader, which you are not, could use to brainwash our children, which you wouldn't do. This test will help us to protect our children's fragile minds from the agents of international communism. Agents like you. Just kidding. We know you're a loyal American, aren't you? X8 institutional test internal memo. Subjects will be informed that we are gauging the effectiveness of communist infiltration of American schools. They won't know about the Cyberdogs until they actually begin the testing process. Test A engages Cyberdog protection protocols alongside standard automated turret systems. Test B adds Protectron to the previous test. Test B also includes some basic tests for the field disruptor capacitance module. X8 residential test internal memo. Until further notice, please do not enter the residential Cyberdog test area or conduct any experiments using it. The Cyberdogs are still being programmed, and any disturbance could have dramatic effect on their progress. Restricting access in this fashion should also help to avoid any repeats of incident playtime, settlements for which are coming directly out of our budget. Dr. Gail Richardson, PhD Test Engineer, X-8 Cyberdog Project. I think there were a few casualties in the playtime incident. We got Robo-Brains. Level 1.
Didn't you hear me coming?
Oh boy.
Bloody fantastic.
I like these new three-eyed gutsies. They look cool. Much more interesting enemies than the previous DLC. Couple of stim packs. There's a shovel, I'll take it. I got some graves to rob. Cyberdog, can we get a Cyberdog companion? That'd be great. Surgical saw control panel. Fix them up. Put them back together. Dog and robot splicing experiment holotape. This holotape contains dog and robot splicing data that can be used at the X-8 biomechanical splicing terminal. Got it. X-8 main terminal. EM pulse wave module on loan. The X-8 facility has loaned us their EM pulse wave module prototype for the sonic emitter for use in our data retrieval test simulations. The module allows the sonic emitter to disable certain force fields. Do not allow test subjects to leave the X-8 facility with this module, even though it won't work outside the big MT. It's a security nightmare. Thank you all for your attention in this matter. Dr. Adam Fidges, MD, PhD, DVM, DDM, DD, Test Supervisor. Wow, he's got all the credentials. Project Burke and Project Hare. Yes, Project Burke involves what some less science-minded individuals might call grave robbing. Yes, we're forced into this due to budget cuts. No, none of senior staff uses the bodies for anything else. Finally, in regards to the rumor that Project Hare engages in liquidation operations against non-military targets to procure research subjects, I will not dignify them with a response. Any other questions? It's true. Important reminder to myself. While programming the new residential Cyberdog model to retrieve objects thrown by human beings for purpose of enjoyment, I accidentally used an audio sample recording of its bark as the object to be fetched. The Cyberdog has now become attached to the sample and displayed signs of aggressive tendencies when I attempted to recover it. I have left it in the residential reconstruction area until it is needed. I believe the Cyberdog has buried it. We might need that shovel then. Dr. Gail Richardson. It's in the residential reconstruction area. So that's how we disable the force fields with the sonic emitter once it's been upgraded. Can't get in the testing facility. Test terminal. Enter institutional data retrieval. Basic test. For this test, you must use any means necessary to retrieve 3 student files from an average high school. Basic security protocols have been activated. Success. Retrieve 3 student files. Failure. Security measures prohibit you from retrieving the files. Okay. Testing area. Alright, let's do the test. Can I go in here? That's the way out, probably. Retrieve 3 student files. Let's see. Yeah, retrieve 3 student records from the desk terminals in the X-8 institutional facility.
Attention, students. This is the pre-recorded voice of your pre-recorded principal, Dr. Principal Borous. You may know me as the head chief first researcher of Labs Z9 and Z14. There I fought valiantly to preserve rattlesnake DNA and put it right where it belongs, in the husk of another feared predator. Oh, and the tarantula hook. Can't splice enough, I always say. Especially if you can make a magnificent cazador.
Oh.
Me, it has come to my attention that many of you seemingly innocent children have been subverted by red propaganda. This is a most serious matter, requiring the most serious of detentions. Can you spell detention? I'll tell you how I spell it. Death tension. Commie pinko traitors. Oh! Now I will send vicious cybernetic cyborg dogs through the corridors to weed all you traitors out. They will sniff out which among you have chosen the commie path. Especially you, Betsy Bright, who turned me down for the high school dance so you could smoke with Richie Marcus. All monitors will all...
Microphone's still on, buddy.
Step outside during class, and they'll make sure you make a speedy jump back to your desk. Hold your urine and wait for the proper bathroom break time.
Well, I think we figured out what cazadors were. He spliced tarantulas with something. A snake and something else. What a nightmare. No targeting data. Oh God. Hall monitor. Okay, there's a lot of force fields. I might have to upgrade my gun before I come through here. And also, I'm running out of ammo. Institutional test terminal. Retrieve student records. Retrieve Richie Marcus's midterm grades. Midterm grade report. Richie Ball Lover Marcus. F minus, F minus, F double minus, F minus. For every subject. Wow. He was so bad they had to invent F minus and F minus minus. Bake Sale Friday. Fight the Red Menace with cookies.
You are in the library. Be quiet here and filled with...
Lobotomites made it in here somehow. Another test terminal. Retrieve student records. Retrieve Sherry O'Bannon's schedule. Sherry O'Bannon's after-school schedule. Ballet, Tuesday and Thursday, 4:30 to 6:30. Pep Squad, Monday. Tutoring Center volunteer, Monday. Seems like a relatively normal student. Oh, there's a turret up there. Saturnite Fist? I'll take it. Well, that's all my ammo. We'll see how well this thing does against lobotomites. Probably not that well. Ah. It's blocking my hits. Okay, there's a turret over there. Turret control system. Let's get in. Maybe we can retarget, reset the targeting parameters. Reconfigure targeting parameters. No targeting data. Okay, deactivate it then. There we go. There's no ammo in this school. Very unrealistic. It's an American school. Should be guns and ammo all over the place. Made it into the closet, janitor's closet. Can't take the trophies.
Down at the end of the hall is ball storage for jocks who like balls. Like Richie Marcus. Do you hear me, Betsy? Richie likes balls.
Yeah, he's a ball lover. Richie the ball lover. This guy's obsessed with Betsy. She must have been a real knockout. Here we go. Retrieve student records. Retrieve Betsy Bright's records. Here we go. Betsy Bright's disciplinary record. Unexcused absences, 7. Disruptive behavior, 3. Smoking on school property, 11. Wow. She's a bad girl. Doesn't play by the rules. These dogs have some kind of sonic attack. I want to get my own dog.
You got to the residential test. This is really Borous, by the way. Hello again. None of us thought you would...
Look at that. Is that my sonic emitter upgrade? How do I build it? X-12 request for assistance. We've had a small issue with one of our Y-17 trauma harnesses. Sadly, a member of the X-12 research team choked on a buffalo gourd seed and died while working late last night. For some reason, his Y-17 trauma harness will not shut down. In fact, it has begun malfunctioning and causing the late Mr. Harris to attack other employees. Well, that would be terrifying. Do you have any prototypes you could lend us as a means to stop it? Assistance granted. I'm sending over the K9000 Cyberdog gun. It should do the trick. Let me know if you have any operational questions. K9000 Cyberdog gun sealed in X-12. We've had another unfortunate occurrence. While attempting to destroy Mr. Harris's trauma harness, the disaster control team member carrying the gun slipped and fell, dropping the weapon. Unarmed, the team had to flee and seal off the lab. Unfortunately, your K9000 Cyberdog gun prototype was sealed inside X-12. Was it? I mean, I have it. Where's X-12? There's Y-17. I don't know where X-12 is. Huh. Maybe I missed it. But, yeah, I have the Cyberdog gun. There's a brain on the shelf. Alright, can I download these schematics or anything? Is that the Cyberdog gun? I think it might be. Yeah, it's got a little container here for the brain. It does look like a heavy weapon. Not the proton gun. Or the proton gun, the photo emitter. Or sonic emitter. Oh, hello, doggo. Sit, stay, kill. Those are the 3 commands. Only 3 commands you need to know. They're just playing poker.
The residential test. Wasn't that shut down for some reason?
Move along, please.
Ah! Oh, yes, my pet, Gabe. I'd forgotten about the old boy and the countless experiments I'd done on him back at Higgs. Gabe? Gabe, you're about to have your favorite treat.
Attention. This is now a combat zone. You may suffer harm up to and including death if you remain in the area. This notice requires...
Ah.
Whenever anyone came to visit. That's why I replaced
his legs with spare parts and fed him a steady diet of psycho-laced dog chow.
You fed your dog Psycho? Great. Just great. Maybe I can pacify him. Okay. That's the exit. Oh boy. Hey, come back here. Ah. Gabe, I'm on your side. You don't have to attack me. Dog and lobotomite splicing experiment holotape. This holotape contains dog and lobotomite splicing data that can be used at the X-8 biomechanical splicing terminal. You can splice a dog with a lobotomite? That sounds horrifying. Here's the observatory terminal. Shipping department, unusual shipment. Dr. Richardson, we've just received the latest shipment of dogs for the Cyberdog experiment phase. But, well, frankly, I think our supplier screwed us. The animals must be basically feral. Every time we get close to the shipping kennels, they let out with the most god-awful hissing and, well, rattling is the only way I can describe it. Please advise, should we open the kennels or just send them back? Huh. Shipping department, please advise. So, at Dr. Richardson's request, we open one of the kennels from our latest shipment. The quote-unquote dog inside, and I use that term very loosely, appeared to be suffering from a truly horrendous case of mange. And upon being released, it immediately attacked, killed, and attempted to swallow whole specialist acres. Wow. Luckily, the situation has, for now at least, contained itself, as Specialist Acres was a very large man, and the creature has choked to death. Oh, good. Does anyone know anything about this shipment? Please advise. They received a shipment of especially mangy dogs that were especially aggressive. Shipping department in lockdown. In light of the large number of fatalities due to the latest shipment of experimental test subjects, the shipping department is going into lockdown. I give you my personal assurance that as soon as this plague of monsters has been dealt with, I will work overtime to get your deliveries to you in a timely and efficient manner. As I am currently the only surviving member of the shipping department, however, there may still be some delays. Well, he's dedicated to his job. All of his co-workers are dead. From the feral dogs, I assume. But he soldiers on. Until then, Dr. Callis in X-13 has the pass card for the area. Skippy, sole survivor. X-13, okay. I might need that pass card. Regarding shipping department lockdown, in our last supervisor meeting, we discussed the possible benefits of the small shipping accident. We are considering studying the unexpected specimen's behavior by releasing them into our test area before removing them from the X-8 facility. The shipping department will remain in lockdown until a decision has been reached. Dr. Adam Fidges, test supervisor. let's see if we can get down there. Probably not. Find the key to the X-8 kennels. I need the sonic emitter EM pulse wave upgrade. I should get that first. Did I miss something back there? Begin the advanced institutional test at the X-8 test terminal. Oh, I need to go back to the test terminal. Okay. Enter residential Cyberdog guard test. The parameters for this test are currently incomplete. Beware of dog. Okay. Is it loading up the rooms?
Sonic emitter schematics. Klein water, all right, boy? Let the intruder dig it up wherever you buried it. Okay, down. Down, boy. Stop it.
Don't attack me. Where did you bury the... Okay, I gotta check these digging spots. Nope. Ah. I don't want to kill you. There's a duffel bag here. Nothing. A coffee mug. Nothing back here. Can I jump on top of the roof? There we go. There's some exposed meat right there. Here we go. Audio sample Gabriel's bark. Okay. You found a recalibration file for the sonic emitter. Take it to the jukebox in the sink to recalibrate the sonic emitter for new effects. Okay, now we can recalibrate it. Whoa. The Gabriel's bark audio frequency sample has been uploaded to the think tank. You killed Gabe. No, Gabe. You guys are pathetic. Is he doing a countdown?
As in forbidden. Do you hear me, think tank? It is I, Mobius, hacking your frequencity. Mobius. 3. As in we. As in we are in trouble. That didn't rhyme.
Oh god. Is this whole facility gonna go up? I missed some of what he said.
The eye of Mobius sees you.
Get out of here.
I see you are no match for science.
There's so many of them.
You think braving the Cyberdogs of X-8 makes you brave, intruder? It is no use. All Cyberdogs are under my command, and they will bite you.
How come I can't get a Cyberdog?
Big Mountain, I,
Poor doggos.
will soon
Oh, jeez.
you and all of science.
There's too many of them. Oh, I gotta get up there. Let me up. Let me in. Oh, God. Oh, they're snipers. Okay, I'm around the corner. I think I made it. Alright, let's get this sonic emitter upgrade. Do I still have it in my inventory? No, I put it... I should hang on to it. I put it in here? Yeah, in the trunk. Okay.
Might I be of service, sir?
How do I calibrate this thing? Alright, here we go. Here's how we recalibrate the sonic emitter. I found a sound wave file for you.
Right on, Daddy-o. Just plug it in and I'll mix you up a sweet, sweet sound.
Sound file Gabriel's Bark available for the sonic emitter. Let's recalibrate it.
Daddy, let's spin some grooves.
Tarantula. Set it to Gabriel's Bark. There we go. Now we should be able to get through force fields. I can hear a bark in there somewhere, I guess. But yeah, this should work against the force fields. I should now be able to open up the force fields. So I need this to get into... Yeah, for some reason I still have this quest up here. Begin the advanced institutional test at the X-8 terminal. I did that. That's where I got the bark sound. But now we can get into the X-8 kennels. Maybe build a robot companion. Now that we have this. Alright. Well, that took a little longer than I was expecting. So yeah, next time we'll go through the X-8 facility. See if we can build a robot companion. I think that's what I'm doing here. Some of the holotapes I found involve dog and splicing a dog with something else, either a robot or a lobotomite. So I think I'm gonna build a robot friend. But anyway, we'll get to that next time, and also we'll meet some of the other scientists. They are quite the eccentric bunch, for sure. Alright, that'll do it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.